Hey YouTube, it's me, it's Kirby, and it is Christmas time, and I thought instead of doing a turkey, instead of doing a prime rib, I would try to step out of bounds just a little bit and offer up a meat cut that I haven't seen too much of for the holidays, and that is lamb chops. So I'm going to do some garlic and herb lamb chops, and I'm going to glaze them with a honey balsamic glaze. It's a balsamic reduction, and I'm going to add a hot honey, some hot honey too at the end. So just want to add something a little bit different for you to consider as you're preparing your holiday meals and you're getting ready as we're going into Christmas, and you're looking for something to cook up that's a little bit outside of the turkey, the ham, the prime rib, or whatever. So some lamb chops. Let's consider some lamb chops. Alright, stick with me through this cook. Alright, we're going to get started with the marinade that the lamb chops are going to go into. And we're going to start off with some basil, rosemary, garlic, some balsamic vinegar, black pepper, salt, and some olive oil. So we're going to go and take the basil, fresh if you have it, and the exact quantities will be listed in the description box below. I'm going to put this in my food processor, which is a little off camera, and I'm going to put some, I'll tell you what, I'll do it this way. Go ahead and put some of these rosemary leaves in here. Yeah, believe it or not, I know you're saying, hey Kirby, where you been? It's been a long time since we've seen you. As you may notice, I'm in a different kitchen now, and my wife and I were blessed to be able to purchase another home. Believe it or not, I'm saying all this twice. There's another video that I shot. I just haven't uploaded it yet, and the timing of that video just got away from us. So, but what happened last year, November of last year, our house was flooded during Hurricane Matthew. We moved into another house that we were renting. So most of the videos you saw of me earlier this year was from the house that we were renting. And about July, we were blessed to be able to move into a new home. And then, well, we found out we could move into a new home, so we started that process. Got it in August. Everything was said and done, and now we're finally settled in to this new place. So here's where I will be at from now until the Lord calls me home. All right, adding my garlic. Okay, go ahead. Alright, there we got the whole thing chopped up. Let's get it into another bowl. Alright, to this, I want to add some olive oil. It's going to be 3 tablespoons. Add a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. I'm going to add need to get another tablespoon, be right back. Teaspoon of black pepper. I'm going to go with a teaspoon of salt. I just want to mix this all up. Okay, now the marinade is ready. Let's get ready for the lamb chops. Alright, here's the rack of lamb chops that I have that I'm going to prepare to marinate. Before I do, now I don't eat lamb chops all that often, I'll be truthful. So I'm inclined to remove on any other piece of meat when I see silver skin. The idea is to remove it, and I see something here, so that's what I'm going to do. If I'm wrong, I'm sure somebody's going to leave it in the comment that I'm not supposed to do it, but I do it on every other piece of meat, so I'm going to do it here. I'm going to remove the silver skin that I see. Alright, I'm happy with that. Then I'm going to go ahead and separate them, cut in between the bones. Go here. And this looks like it may have been one. So leave it like that. Okay. There we go. That's what we... Okay, got them all chopped up. Trust the Ziploc bag. They each going into the bag. dump the marinade into the bag. Get all the goodness out. Then I'm just going to massage it around. Make sure each piece gets some of the goodness. Okay, just want to burp the bag one more time. Into the fridge this is going to go. I'm going to let it go for an hour, but you want to go for at least 4 hours, alright? For the sake of the video and time, I'm going to let it go for an hour. Alright. Okay. Okay, while we have the lamb chops marinating, let's go ahead and work on the balsamic reduction. I'm going to take some balsamic vinegar. I want to use about 1 cup. Okay, I have my 1 cup of balsamic vinegar that we're going to start the reduction with. Going to add that to my saucepan. Now, all this is going to simply take is just time to allow this come to a boil, and once it comes to a boil, reduce it, let it simmer and thicken as to let it boil down and begin to thicken. And so that's going to take time. I've already spent enough of your time, so you see me pour it in. Once it gets down, once it starts to reduce, that's when I cut back in. Alright, see you in a few. Okay, our reduction is starting to coat the spoon, which is what I'm looking for to know that it's ready. What I'm going to do now is add some hot honey to it. This is AR's Hot Honey. I've been using this here lately. It's a really good product. I really enjoy it. I'm going to add, it's going to be about a tablespoon's worth of hot honey to it. Just want to stir that in. You might add just a little bit more by taste. And that is basically it for this glaze. That is basically it. Just want to stir it up. And this is going to continue to thicken too. You'll see by the time I put it on the lamb, so it's going to be a tad bit thicker. But this is about what I wanted. The consistency that I wanted at this point. And it's going to thicken a little bit later. So I'm going to turn the heat off. Set this to the side. Still got some time to go before the pork chops, the lamb chops are ready. So next time I see you guys, it'll be out at the grill. Alright, chops have been there for about an hour, 15 minutes. They were inside the refrigerator. Got the grill screaming hot, Weber kettle. Going to put the chops on. Let me adjust the camera. Right about there. Alright. Gonna get these bad boys off. Right. Gonna let them cook for about 2 minutes on each side. Then I'm gonna move them over to the cooler side. Let them go for about 4 minutes then. Alright, I'll be back just for the flips. You guys don't need to see all of that. So stay tuned. I'll be back when I flip. Alright, they've been flipped. Let's go ahead and move them over to the cooler side. Alright, we're going to let these go for another 4 minutes on each side. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, let's go ahead and apply the glaze to the chops. Oops, sorry. Just call me Hot Hand Luke. Okay. Here is the final product of the lamb chops. Of course, artfully displayed and all that other good stuff. Here's one of the chops. Go and take a bite. Let's see what we got. I went with well done. I know most people like medium rare, but that won't fly in my house. And I'm gonna tell you, right off the bat, they're tender, super tender. And then you get the sweetness and the heat from the honey. Then you got the herbiness of the garlic, the rosemary, the basil. All of that's just coming into play in this piece of meat. Just ate a piece of charred fat. And man, that was just really, really good. I really got to get my high definition camera, but right here you can just see some of the herbs. Let's take a bite of that pot. This is an excellent choice for your Christmas dinner. If you are sick of turkey, don't have the cash to drop for a prime rib, and you don't want a ham but you want to do something different and a little bit inexpensive, go with these lamb chops. That basil and hot honey is just, the balsamic and hot honey is just really awesome. Man, these are good. They're good. Turn the camera around. I guess it's on me. Let me see. Yeah, I'm just back up so my face too fat enough as you. These things are awesome. Really awesome recipe. You gotta give it a try. Going in for another one. Even as an appetizer for Christmas, my appetizer, your guests are not going to be disappointed. You're not going to be disappointed. Excellent. Hey, I'm Kirby. I'm back. This is my new setup. Sorry if I've been away for so long. I want to give some shout outs to some channels that have been watching. KIrbbq. As a matter of fact, that other video I referenced earlier in my video is because of, anyway, KIrbbq is interesting. But shout out to KIrbbq channel. Interesting guy, interesting channel. Check him out down below. That's Joanne in the background, y'all. Y'all heard her earlier. But anyway, Joanne, wave and say hey. Joanne.
Yes.
Say hey.
Hey, y'all.
Alright. Merry Christmas to you guys. I think I might try to put one more out before the Christmas holiday. But anyway, thanks for watching. Y'all have a blessed evening.